Hey everybody, welcome to what's going to be a very weird video for me at least. I am very mad that I didn't double check things and test them, but once I started using my new microphone, I didn't realize it was also picking up on the audio coming from the screen because I can't hear it the way my setup is right now. So unfortunately the video I recorded is completely obscuring my voice with the sound of the games. So now at least I know I can have that in the background, which is nice, and some of you may prefer to not hear me talk, but it just sounds all garbled and mangled. So we're going to look at some replays today of what the good spins were from that video. As you can see on the screen here, there is a 130x win over here on 5 Lions. So we're going to replay that, and I'll just sort of talk over the replay and see how it comes out. Hopefully this one works out, because I've got 2 videos to remake, and the next one I definitely want to get on because there were some fantastic spins. So, welcome. This is using the free coins. In the description below, you can find a link to sign up and get your own free coins. Like and subscribe so that more people can see me make mistakes like this in the future. And now that I feel like an idiot, let's go ahead and look at some of these replays. The downside, of course, is you're going to know what's going to happen beforehand because you can see what the payout is. But there's nothing I can really do about that. You just have to enjoy it as it happens. So this was my first time playing 5 Lions. We've been going with the free spins. All 3 times I got 15 free spins, and I thought after the 3rd game not to press my luck anymore. And I went ahead and pulled it out to the next game. But this one was pretty good. It's the first time that I had won on it. The first spin did not go, first game rather, did not go very well. So it's always fun to go looking for new games or things that I see other people play that I haven't played yet. It's sort of a learning experience for me to see how the different games play. I know this one's similar to another game, but even now, as it was yesterday, I cannot think of the name of that game. But I'm sure somebody knows. And if you're watching and you know the answer to it, please let me know in the comments below so that I don't go as crazy as I have been trying to think of it. So obviously there's some pretty good hits coming up here. I believe this was an 800 coin buy-in. So obviously we're getting pretty close to getting to that point already with 9 spins left. The multipliers with what I'm pretty sure are premium symbols. I mean, they're not the 10s, the jacks, the queens, the kings. I just assume any game that has those, the actual pictures, are worth more. It seems to be the case. As you can see, we're at $1.6, or almost 1.5 coins into profit at this point. I was pretty happy about that, just getting my money back on it so I could play another spin. I didn't expect it to keep going. I'm fairly certain there's one really good tumble left in here. So, since I've learned now that the audio is picking up the gameplay, I am going to have to make sure that I excuse me, that I reset the game audio itself to, it seems like 5 or 6 on my system is about where it picks up nicely in the background. So now you at least get to hear the game sounds. The upside for me is I don't have to go in and find audio files to put into the background to give a little bit of noise during the times where I pause. And I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird. I have been sort of doing this for a while, And I think my voice might be giving out because I'm still not used to making lots of videos. So as you see, there was a 130x win there, 1,045 on that 800 spin buy. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the other game and show you the wins over there in just a minute. So as you can see over here on Sweet Bonanza, which was the second game, the first couple of spins did not go real well here with a 30x and an 81, but let's go ahead and take a look at the 196x here. And depending on how this long is, I may just go ahead and play one more spin on here. Just to, make that a normal length video that I would normally have. So the first two were 1,000 coin buy-ins that did not go very well. I think I didn't have a whole lot of coins left, so I did the 900. I want to say that was an all-in at the end. I honestly wish I could remember. But I don't generally lower the amount down like that from what I was doing like that, unless there's an issue. Or if I just hit really big, I'll lower it, because I always assume that I'm not going to get a good win following a good win. So, as you can see here, we have a retrigger as well as a good spin. At this point, I was pretty happy. We were getting already close to getting up to the 900. Plus, we basically just got all the spins back that we took. And it was almost like just restarting the game over with fresh spins. But this is why I ended up with such a good payout, is because I got a second retrigger. And I don't recall where it is, but there's, I believe, one really good tumble in here. That's definitely not it at 90. But we're already up in a profit on the buy-in. We've got 11 spins left. I figured that was going to be a pretty good win. I was super excited about it to show you guys. And then the volume was all the way up on the background. And like I said, you couldn't hear a thing in order to be able to hear what I was talking about, what was going on. So already up into the 1,200 range. So 1,350 with a 30x multiplier is what gave us the highest payout, I believe, per spin at 405 there. And, a couple of spins left. So something's going to happen, like extra spins. Down to the last one. Gives you another life. Now, traditionally, these don't pay out. But at this point, we're already into profit. So any hit's a hit. I really thought I was going to retrigger again there, the way the game was going. And we were going to have another bison spin moment. So, as you can see, 1,700 from a 900 buy-in. Usually goes over pretty well. I'm going to take a quick moment here and see where we're at lengthwise, and maybe we'll do one more feature on here. Okay, we definitely have time to do one more feature buy-in. This is the normal starting balance I would have for the next video, but we'll go ahead. Just for fun, we'll do one more here. It's still going to be a little bit of a short video, but it'll be a lot closer to the quote-unquote usual length that I tend to make them here. And then I've got one more of these to do, so I apologize in advance for the next video that I did the same thing because I recorded them back to back. So we're going to do some replays on the next one too. However, these are live spins. And by live, I mean we're doing them. It is not a replay, it's not live in the sense that they look like they're going to do anything. if this keeps going this way, this is going to be a really depressing way to go out on the video.
Nice.
Wait, that definitely helps. That's half of the buy-in right there. I think we've only got a couple of spins left. Yeah, down to the last couple of spins, so we're going to need real help here. This last spin, can we get like 300 on it? Or anything? No? Okay, we'll do one more. That was pretty quick. And kind of sad. So as we go through the last spins here, again, I apologize that we had to do the replays. I apologize in advance for the next video that I'll probably also apologize in. Would really help me out if you would like the video and subscribe. The more people I know that are watching, the more often you see it, the more vigilant I'll be about these things. Well, that was a pretty good little spin there. That's 770, that gets us pretty close to where we started, so I'm happy with that. If it doesn't do anything else, at least you got to see a couple of average spins. So like I said, you want to go ahead and do this on your own, sign up down below. That's going to put us into profit for the spin. Great way to end the video. I'm going to call it there. That'll be it for this one. And we're going to go on to some more replays in the next video. So as always, thanks for watching, and we're on the move to the next video.